So here we go, right here. The area of, not the area, the volume of a pyramid is area of the base times the height. So pretty much we are finding the volume like we would a prism. We just have the 1/3 out in front. Multiplying by 1/3 is the same as what? She got it in this little video. Multiplying by, dividing by 3. Okay, so this is the same thing as area of the base times the height divided by 3. Okay, so don't worry about having to like put 1/3 in your calculator. It just means divided by 3. Okay, so let's look at this first pyramid right here. Okay, first of all, this is a pyramid. How do we recognize that it's a pyramid? It has one base and it comes to a point at the top. So one base, we all meet at a point at the top. Okay, what kind of base does it have? Okay, it has a rectangular base. So our volume is area of the base times the height. Okay, and we know that our base is a square. Okay. Corin, how do we find the area of that base? Okay, so we have a rectangular, or in this case, a square base. So we're just gonna take 12 times 12. That's gonna be the area of our square. Okay. Then the height of our pyramid is this guy right here. How do we know that that is the height of our pyramid? What is helping us distinguish that? That cute little right angle square right there. Okay, so 10 is the height of our pyramid. But since it is a pyramid, we're going to come back here and we need the 1/3 out in front. Okay, so if this was a prism, we would just take 12 times 12 times 10 and be happy. But since it's a pyramid, we only have the one base. We got to throw that 1/3 out in front. Okay, so what are you going to do in your calculator? Bronson, can you tell me what would be the best way to put this into your calculator?
Would it be 12 times 12 times 10 divided by 3?
So that's what I would do. I would put in your calculator 12 times 12 times 10. Then I would come over here and say divided by 3. Okay, I think that would be the best way to put that into your calculator. Okay, everybody needs to try that. If you don't have a calculator, go grab one. I want everybody to make sure that they can get the right answer on this problem. I know it seems simple, but if you don't practice using your calculator, you might not know what to do when you have one in your hands. Look at this, Denise. I have one right here for you. When you get an answer, check in with your elbow partner to make sure that I have the same thing. All right, Brian, what did you get? 480. Do you agree with Ryan? Is Ryan correct? Okay, and then what would our label be? Okay, something that I was really probably too nice about on your graded assignment. Some of you did not label all of your answers, and I probably should have taken off points for that, but I didn't. So before we get to our projects this week and our tests, we really need to make sure we're in the habit of labeling our answers, because I will take points off on your project and on your test. Okay, so this is your what? You have a question? Okay, how about you try number 2? See what you can do on number 2. It would be a good idea to write down your work. All right, check in with your neighbor. Did they get this in?
I might actually.
So I think I overheard somebody say 210 cubic meters. Is that wrong? You think that's right? Okay, Denise, how did you set it up?
For my calculator, I put 5 times 18 times 7, and then I divided by 3.
Okay, good. So we have a rectangular base again. So we took 5 times 18. 7 was the height, and then
Do you have to set it up like that?
as opposed to what?
5 times. Do it like that. Like that, yes.
If you want to set it up like what it is in pink, that's perfectly fine. Okay. Okay. So let's look at number 4. Okay. We just started. It's not going to be terrible. Okay. What's different about number 4?
There's more so.
Okay. There's
Oh, number 4.
number 4.
Oh, shoot. It's a triangle.
Ah, it's a triangle base. I would pyramid.
Pyramid.
Okay. We have a triangular pyramid. Okay. So when we take volume equals area of the base times the height times 1/3 or divided by 3, our base is now a triangle. Okay. Well, lucky for you, you've done this before. Okay. But I do think it could be helpful for us to redraw our triangle all by itself. Okay. And this is 6, 8, and 10. Okay. We need to decide which ones of those numbers are important. So how about you turn to your elbow partner and talk about which numbers we actually need from that triangle and why.
So
6 and 8 because the right angle.
All right, Quinlan, which two numbers do we need? We need 6 and 8. And Brady, what was your reason?
The right angle.
Okay, the right angle. Now remember, we're talking about a triangle. The area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. So we need 1/2 base times height because it's a triangle. Quinlan and Brady told us we need 6 and 8 because the base and the height of our triangle are connected to the right angle. Okay, and then which number is the height of the pyramid? 11 is the height of the pyramid because it goes from the tip to the base and it's at that right angle. So 11 is the height of the pyramid. So in your calculator, I think it would be helpful for you to take 0.5 times 6 times 8 times 11, and then you can do that divide by 3 for the 1/3. Okay, so see what you can get there for me. Write it down. Okay. As I'm walking around, I'm seeing a number. Does it say 88? I'm seeing 88. Point 0.5 times 6 times 8 times 11 divided by 3 is how we would be putting that in our calculator. If you did not get 88, I'm going to pause right now for you to retype that in your calculator and make sure you can get 88. Brady, what are you doing?
Just throw something away.
Conveniently at the same time that Corin was getting something from back there.
Because I actually threw something away.
Exactly.
What is exactly what you're saying?
I don't want to get it started right now.
All right, you try number 5. See what happens. See what happens with number 5. Try number 5.
And then this.
Why are you breaking your pencils?
Well, this problem's almost easier, huh? Oh, I already hear comparing answers. This is good.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
3, 5, 4.
Pretty confident.
Okay, when I redraw the triangle, it looks like this is 9.5 and this is 16. Okay. So do you have the prism height as 14? Okay. Do you have the triangle as 1/2 times 9.5 times 16? Yeah. So when you put this into your calculator, Teresa gets
354.6.
okay, and is it 0.6 repeating?
Yeah.
So I'll have you, if it's 6, I'll have you round up that 6 to the 7. Okay. Do we agree with Teresa? 354.6 repeating, which we'll just write as 0.7. Yeah? Cool. How do you do what? Okay. All right, let's go ahead and go to the next page and let's look at number 11. Well, no. JK. Actually, I'm just need this. Your homework is on page 10 and 11. That's annoying though. Okay, on page 10 and 11, please circle these numbers 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9, and 13. You will have to be very careful and make sure you think about, do I have a triangle base or do I have a square or rectangular base? Because that will affect how you find the volume. Okay? Yes.